Oh, I can edit that.
Excuse me.
Good morning, Mrs. O. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
It's a usual day around the office. So, last time we met, we had set up some goals, and today I'll just be checking in to see where are you at with those goals. Okay?
Okay.
So, how's the Medicaid?
Medicaid is good. I received my Medicaid card in the mail, and I went to my doctor I called Dr. Green. He is going to be my new primary care doctor. He's at 455 Corporate Woods Boulevard here in Albany, and I'm waiting to see him again next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. I will go see him to get a checkup.
Okay. So, are you still how are the spells? Did you guys find out what the spells were due to?
No, I told him that I was having these spells and that sometimes my ears fizz to the point where I can't hear, and it sounds like almost like a TV fizz, and my heart starts beating and I feel like I can't breathe, and he said that they're very legitimate concerns and we'll address it at my first appointment.
Okay, so I'm glad to see that, you are taking the steps to, get your health in order. Another thing we had spoke about was journaling, writing down your feelings and about, your life, your current situation, and, also adding the relationship with your children in there. How has that been?
Well, I don't know. I'm not talking to any of my children right now because I'm just disgusted with them. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of their attitude. I'm disgusted with them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to see them. And I really don't care anything whatsoever of what they think, what they do, or anything. I don't want to be bothered with them.
Well, Mrs. O, I'm hearing you say that, you've really, in a sense, washed your hands with your children. But meetings prior to today, the goal you had set was to rebuild the relationship with them. How can you build a relationship with your children if you're saying you don't want anything to do with them?
Well, I don't know, but I don't even care about them anymore. It's just me and myself, and I have to do what's best for me.
Okay. So taking care of yourself is priority, but also that means your loved ones. And I've heard you say how much you love your children, how you would want to have a better relationship with them. So I'm just trying to understand, how did you get to this point?
I do love them. I love all of them, but I feel like if they don't care about me, why should I care about them?
So you're saying you love them, but you're also saying why should you care about them if they don't care about you? Have you guys been in contact?
I've called them twice. Each one of them left messages on their phone, and they can't even give the time of day to call me back. So I'm about to just go by and take my little pocket knife and puncture all their tires.
Mrs. O, that would cause other problems for you. Puncturing someone's tires is a crime. And not only, would you be hurting your children, but you will also put yourself in jeopardy, with your health. You don't need to be in prison.
Well, they won't know it's me. I mean, my one child I can't because she lives in another state, but she still could at least call me back. But my daughter, I will just drive by and have somebody drive me by and puncture her tires, or I'll go pay Andrew down the street $5 to go puncture her tires, because I'm very upset with her.
Okay. So, our last, well, the plan was to, this is one of our short-term goals, was to journal the feelings behind, the feelings you were experiencing. So, help me understand this feeling that you're describing to me.
I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated because I reach out to my children. They don't call me back. They don't write me back. They don't do anything. I don't want to journal. I thought I wanted to journal, but I don't want to journal because it's boring and it's frustrating and it hurts my hands to write.
Okay. So, have you tried journaling?
No.
Have you even picked it up to say, it's boring or it hurts your hands?
No.
So
every time I write my name, it hurts my hands because my arthritis that I have, well, I think I have arthritis, but it hurts and I don't want to do it.
So how else can we explore the feelings you're feeling? Because it seems like this is turning into anger, and that wasn't the initial goal. The initial goal was to identify feelings and be able to, slowly rebuild the relationship. Because if I believe you told me that, your children were kind of like more connected to your husband who's gone, but you're still their parents. So how do you create that connection?
I don't want that connection.
I don't think that's true, Mrs. O. One of the first things we discussed was how, your children make you feel like crap, and you just really wish that they would come around more. You said they don't call, and it's only been 90 days. So, help me understand what happened between,
what happened
session
was
4 and session 5.
they don't call me back. Every time I reach out to them, they do not call me back. I've called them twice. They should have the courtesy to call their own mother back, but they don't. So I feel like they're doing what they continue to do, and
have you tried leaving voice messages?
I've left voice messages each time with them.
Okay.
And they know my number.
I understand that. So what I would like for you to do is kind of like redirect that feeling of anger, because the anger is gonna just fester and grow, and it's not healthy for your health. What other feelings is there? Because anger comes, as a secondary feeling.
I'm just hurt. I'm hurt that they're not responding back to me. If they gave the time of day to call me back, then I would feel better.
Do you think they have a reason not to?
No.
Are you sure?
There's 4 of them. There's not a good reason for all 4 of them to not call me back.
You said that growing up you were really strict on them.
So they should know to call me then.
And then also, as their relationship with their father grew, you guys kind of drifted apart, and your husband was the thread that kept you guys in contact. So now that he's gone, maybe they just, could it be that they lost that connection and it just takes time?
I guess I could try reaching out to them again and seeing what's going on, or just go over to their house, go over to my daughter and my son's house to see what's going on, just pop in.
But if calling and visiting, if it creates this anger, what else do you think you can do to, to help yourself? Because you have to grow first. The work is being done for Mrs. O.
So I guess I'm just going to pray.
Pray?
Yep. When I get upset and angry, I'll pray, eat ice cream, and watch TV.
That sounds good. Pray, ice cream, and TV. You know, how about instead of you doing a written journal, how about next time we like set up like a role play, and you know, you can use me as little Timothy, and you know, just to let me know how, just to practice to getting your feelings out, and you know.
Okay. That seems like something I'm open to doing.
So I'm glad to see that you are open, you know. I sense some anger. I'm convinced that you want to build this relationship with your children. So let's not give up so easily, okay? I'm gonna schedule you for an appointment in 2 weeks. We'll come in. By then you should have seen a doctor, and you know, is your food stamps?
My food stamps are on.
Okay.
They gave it to me the same day, so I went and got food for the house.
Okay. So you're eating and
everything's good in
okay.
that aspect, yes.
Okay. So, thank you for coming in. I will call you and let you know the next appointment, and we'll pick up from there.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. O.
You're welcome.